good morning, school psychologists, school-based counselors, teachers, anybody providing therapy and has an extra Candyland laying around that wants to provide good therapy with it. Not just plain Candyland and calling it social skills counseling. So let me tell you about my games. Pretty much you can have a Candyland game or you don't need to have a Candyland game because I've created a lovely game board for you. And there's several topics. So on my Teacher Pay Teacher store, Counseling Fanny Pack of Fun, I have social skills, Candyland, coping skills, Candyland, learning my emotions, Candyland, size of problems, Candyland. You name the topic, I probably got it. And what the Candyland games are, it's just play regular Candyland, roll those dice. Usually I just use one, but you can use two if you're trying to get through the game a little quicker, don't have too much time for your counseling session. And so I have these game cards. Okay, so as you can see, if they land on a single color, then you read a prompt. You can pick your own prompt in that row. And then I like to laminate my games so that way I can just reuse them over and over again. And I use a dry erase marker. I put a little dot on that question in the row, and then you ask the student the question. So like for coping skills, if let's say they got a purple. And so the first question is, finish this sentence. If I feel worried, I can blank. So then you kind of can facilitate discussion with the student to help them think of an answer for, filling in that blank. I can, ask my teacher to talk to my counselor. I can take 3 deep breaths. I can, get a drink of water. Whatever that coping skill is, help them think of some ideas. One important thing that I have with all of my games is I have built into all of them, even if they're not a coping skills game, I have some practice for breathing. So like some of them, you can see this card. If they land on a certain question, it might say practice figure 8 breathing. Another one is, smell the flower, blow out the candle. I have a square breathing prompt that's within the game, and also rainbow breathing. Because I think even if the students are working on empathy or social skills or, thinking about the size of problems, that one's definitely a good, practice breathing topic. But I think that students can all benefit from practicing some breathing strategies. So those are all built into every single game and game board. So then like for this one, sometimes the students will land on a double, or if they land on a candy space, there's questions and prompts there. I'll show right here the ones that I have in my store so far. I am making more because they are so popular, kind of like my Uno games that, they're just questions and prompts that facilitate discussion, get the students to think about that topic. For this coping skills one, let me just read you a few of the prompts so you can get an idea of the types of questions and prompts that will help you facilitate discussion, teach your students those important skills that they're working on for whatever the theme Candyland game you have. This is my coping skills one. Like if you got orange, some of the orange questions are name 2 negative coping strategies. Another one is share a positive thought you could have when starting your school day. If you got the lollipop, one of your questions might be share something that you worry about at school. And another one is who can help you if you're feeling worried or nervous about something in school. Very school focused, I'm a school psychologist. My games, while I suppose a therapist that's outside of the school setting could use my games. They're really designed for that school setting, therapy, working towards, your students' IEP goals or just counseling goals or even a coping skills group. These games can be played individually, just one-on-one with the counselor, but I think, you can play it just like maybe 2 to 4 players too, if you wanted to, because it's Candyland, it's fun. Kids learn best from other kids, as you know. And so if you're looking for a really fun and easy way to zhuzh up your Candyland game that you have laying around your office, or you don't even need one, like I said, I made a little game board. I called it Colorland. I don't know about copyright for Candyland, so I just named it something else, but it'll work just the same as a regular Candyland board. And, have fun with your students. Teach them some skills while having fun playing a game. And that's all for just telling you about my Candyland game. Remember, Counseling Fanny Pack of Fun is my store on Teachers Pay Teachers. And have fun counseling.